Alrighty, Steelers Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia, and we are back to Pittsburgh Steelers football. Yes, I've had my rant about that channel. Moving on, whatever. Just, I don't do that stuff. You know, you guys, I don't clickbait. I'm honest. Talking football, let's go. Steelers versus Ravens. Oh my goodness, as my camera goes out, right? We're keeping that in because my camera is always going out like that. And let me quickly change. Dude, something's up. Something is up. So welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Went crazy. But that's the kind of wild week it's been. I'm not here to talk about fire this guy, fire that guy. I've done that. But I do want to talk about this. I want to talk about Najee Harris. And I want to talk about what he said in the press conference. And the Steelers have to run the rock this week. They need to average, 4.7, 5 yards a carry. They need to feed Najee. They need to get him involved. They need to feed Warren, get him the ball. Kenny's got to find him the ball too if Kenny plays. But I want to bring up what Najee said about the offense, right? And it does relate back to the media right now and the coaching and Tomlin and Canada and all that stuff. We understand they're bad. We get that. But Najee put it into his own words, and he had a bit of a conversation with the Steelers reporters out there. And I thought this was pretty cool because I know a lot of guys are down on Najee. I still think he's RB number one. I like the way he's running the ball. Just needs more time in the offense. Needs more, more space. And the offensive line's getting beat really bad, and getting no push. Mason Cole's going backwards. James Daniels, when he was in there, was going backwards. There's just nothing like the old Steeler way of putting a hat in a hat and getting yards. Like, we just don't see it. You just don't see. Every time you see Najee carry the ball, he's getting stopped behind the line of scrimmage, getting 8-man box, getting punished, and he's wearing the hits and all this kind of stuff. But I like what Najee said, because Najee said this. He said he's not happy with the media blaming coaches. And I thought there's a pretty good, respectable, good, honest answer and taking accountability. Even so, let's say, for instance, it is Matt Canada's fault, right? Which looks like it is. Or it is Tomlin's fault, which it looks like it is. Najee's not taking that blame. He's taking it personal. He's not blaming the coaches. He's taking it personal and saying, okay, listen, it's on the players. He says here it has nothing to do with the coaches. It's players. We have to play better. We need to keep looking at coaches. Or we can't just keep looking at coaches or whatever you guys keep putting out there. It's just stupid. What you are all doing, players play, coaches coach. That, in a big nutshell, I think has been the theme over the last 3 or 4 years, right? Is it the players? Is it the player calling? Is it the scheme, schematics, whatever? Is it the designer plays? Whatever it is it the coaches? Is it the players? Who's at fault? In a big nutshell, it's everyone. Everyone's at fault. It's coaching that gets them ready to play the game, that gets them inspired, pumped up, throughout the whole week. It's preparation for the other team. It's on the players to have their preparation. We know this as football fans and football. You guys probably played football out there. If you play any kind of sport, it's not only the preparation from the coaching staff, it's the players that have to run the rock, right? But at least Najee's coming out there and saying, you know what? It's on me as a player. It's on me that I have to go run the rock and I need to do this. And for this game, what I see versus Steelers versus Ravens, it's going to be a slobber knocker match. The Steelers and Ravens always play physical, hard, tough football. Yes, it does. Yes, the Texan game was one of the worst losses we've seen in a long time, along with the 49ers game. But we go back to Steelers versus Browns. That was crazy to watch too, right? Highsmith ran onto the end zone. TJ Watt got one. But in this game, I expect Najee to run wild and hopefully get some big plays. Not like huge 40-yard plays, but 4.5, knocking players out of the way. And I expect the guys to play some bully ball mentality. That's what we want to see. As Steelers fans, we want to see that. We want to see Najee get 25 carries, average 4.9 or 80 yards a game or near 100 yards a game, something like that. Take control of the game. And if also, get first downs and give Warren stuff too. So we're going to see that too, because in the news also we saw Dan Moore. I think he's going to be out. So Broderick Jones will be taking over at left tackle, which is good to see. And also too, we see that Fryman's out now for 3 to 4 weeks. I'm pretty sure 2 to 3 weeks. So I reckon they're going to, I was talking to Matty too about this as well. And he reckons that Williams is going to have a big game too. Rodney Williams is going to get promoted up there. which would be good to see because he's our tight end, and they need to get Rodney Williams involved, number 87. He's 6'4", so get him involved in the run game. Get Darnell involved in the run game, and I think as Steeler fans, like it's been such a weird week because if we do win, I've seen this narrative right too. I've seen this. If we do win, Tomlin Steelers do it again. Just when you count them out, right? You go for A or B. None of this matters because we're not a Super Bowl team. I'm on the train of like, you have to win this game. I do actually expect the Steelers to lose this game. I've got 27-19 or 27-17 Ravens win because we're not playing good football right now. So I see the Ravens winning this game. But thing is, if you do win this game, back it up, have a bye, go win the Rams game, and the fan base will start to calm down a bit. But I understand your frustration because in this match right now, if the Ravens smoke us, take control in our house, Pittsburgh Steelers fans are just going to absolutely explode. They really are. They're going to go, holy dooly, man, and just go, kaboom. Like, everyone's frustrated. And I get that. But I'm more or less just over, like, we can't, they might move on from Canada. They're not going to move on from Tomlin. Tomlin's there the rest of the season. If you like it or not, he's there. I understand the frustration. But this is why I want to get back to, talking about the football side. Because I want to see Najee have a good game. Why can't we see Najee run the rock, get some plays, play action pass? Kenny Pickett can find Najee in open space, stuff like that. We want to see Najee have a good game, getting 90 yards, 95, 100, take control of the game, and run over the Ravens. That would be fantastic to see. So we're going to look out for that. But I wanted to highlight his comments as I end the video. Highlight his comments because the players need to play. Najee knows this. He's frustrated. The coaches coach, players play. So it's coming down to two lines of thought. Is the coaching bad? Are the players not executing, right? At the same time, everyone's not executing their plays. But I'm very hopeful that this team can, and I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. And I will get hyped up as we move on into the next day. And what are we now? Thursday night, Friday night, wherever it is, right? We're into the next day. I'm very hopeful this team to win and, get some good positivity moving forward because it's so early in the season. And that's why I think Najee taking the responsibility on himself to go out there and run the rock. And we want to see that. Same time, we just haven't seen it yet. So I understand you guys' frustration. Anyways, thanks, guys, for checking me out today. Bit of a weird one. I just want to talk about Najee and Warren and stuff like that. And I appreciate all the support, all you guys out there. There'll be a few lives in the next few days. I'm a bit busy tomorrow, doing some work, some things on with driving. Man, there's just, and I appreciate the support, what you guys said to me about my friend passing, or my friend passing overseas last week. I've known him for 2 years, great mate of mine, way too young, 31 years old. So I appreciate all the condolences, stuff like that. And we're a cool little family here, Steelers family. And I just know as fans, we want to see our team do better. And right now, they're not. They're not doing good. Offensive-wise, they're 32nd ranked everywhere, 29th, 26. Defense is allowing so many rushing yards, 140 per game. And the Steelers are allowing 260 yards per game on passing downs and big plays. And it's not the same Steelers that we are, probably since like 2016, 2017. It hasn't been a good side consistently for long periods of time. Now, last year, they ended really well, but this year they're starting out slow again. But I'm hopeful. I do have the Steelers losing, but I'm hopeful they can win. So, guys, I'll see you later. Najee's going to have a big day. I hope Warren has a big day as well. Let's go. Warren, 60 yards. Let's go. Najee, 80 yards. Just run over the Ravens. Take control. Man on the man, hat in a hat, blocker on blocker. Just smash someone in the face. Take control and be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Put points up. Get 17, 14, 21, 27. Keep putting points on the board and keep running the rock and keep getting first downs, and we win this game. And when we start to win, the fan base will cool down a minute. They'll start to rally behind our team and support our team, which is what I want to do. It's all I want to do. I love football. I love the old days with Jerome Bettis, Willie Parker. Shoot, even Mendenhall in there. I love the old days when we saw Le'Veon Bell running, when we saw AB before here, we went a bit whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? I thought AB was awesome to watch. Montavious Bryant, the old days of Lawrence Timmons, James Debo Harrison. I love this team, man. We're just not seeing that with our team right now. We're just all sorts. We're Cadbury all sorts all over the shop, and we haven't got a consistent product of like, yes, I'm pretty keen and hopeful that they can win. No one knows. No one knows what we're going to get on Sunday. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later.